The world you see on a map today, with all its familiar shapes and borders, only looks this way because of the railroads. It's a bold claim, but it's true. Before trains, maps were drawn around the natural contours of the Earth. Rivers and coastlines were the superhighways of their day, and our understanding of the world was shaped by water. But by the late 1800s, a new network of iron lines began to stretch across the continents, completely rewiring how humanity was connected. And in the process, changing the very face of our maps forever. The railroad was, in every sense, the internet of the 19th century. This revolutionary technology connected distant towns and cities faster and more reliably than ever imagined. Suddenly, a journey that took weeks by horse and carriage could be completed in mere hours. This dramatic shift forced mapmakers to completely rethink how they depicted the world. For the first time in history, man-made lines, the railways, became the central, most important feature on a map. Not mountains, not rivers, but the tracks themselves. Between 1830 and 1900, an astonishing 200,000 miles of new track were laid across the globe. This wasn't just about adding new lines to old maps. It was about creating an entirely new geography, one defined by travel time, not just physical distance. The world was shrinking, and the maps had to keep up. This transformation was global. In the United States, the Great Transcontinental Railroad of 1869 stitched the nation together, bridging the vast divide between the East and West coasts. It turned what were once remote, dangerous frontiers into bustling hubs of commerce and settlement. Cities like Omaha, Denver, and Sacramento exploded in size, their very existence and growth tied directly to the railway lines that fed them. But this was not just a story of national unity. Across the world, colonial powers wielded railways as a tool of empire. In British India and across Africa, European nations laid tracks not to connect local populations, but to link valuable mines and resource-rich interiors with coastal ports and administrative capitals. They literally drew new political maps, carving up continents and consolidating control with the railway line as their pen. To make this intricate new system of travel possible, something else had to be standardized: time itself. Before the 1880s, every town set its own local time based on the sun. This was chaos for scheduling trains. A train leaving one town at noon might arrive in the next town at, well, whatever time that town decided it was. To solve this, in 1883, the powerful North American railway companies came together and invented standard time zones, the very same system of coordinated universal time that we still use across the globe today. The railroads literally synchronized the world, and their legacy endures. Even now, modern shipping routes, major trade corridors, and the growth patterns of our biggest cities often trace the ghostly paths laid down by those pioneering 19th century rail lines. So the next time you look at a map, remember that you're seeing a world shaped by iron and steam. Every modern map still carries the ghost of the railways. They didn't just connect cities, they fundamentally redefined what distance and time even mean. The world feels smaller and more connected today, and in many ways, it all started with the train. Thanks for watching.